Alright, so we're back again. We've got some more goodies from our friends over at Kemimoto. They've got like the OE style lower doors, which from first grabbing them, they seem really legit. They've got like a nice tubed, frame to them. They're nice and stout. They've got like weather stripping or like a gasket seal, whatever you want to call it, around the edge, so hopefully they don't rattle or anything. I've had some of the cheap lower doors in the past for like a Polaris, and they were just like a sheet of aluminum that would like rattle and not seal good at all. So kind of excited to try these out. We've got a coupon code in the description below and the link to these lower doors if you want to check them out, or order yourself a set. If you use the coupon code, it'll be 10% off, so pretty cool there. Really appreciate those guys helping us out with some of these accessories on the Can-am. We're excited to try them out for sure. Stay tuned to get a review on us. I mean, we're going to throw them in, but that doesn't take much, and we'll definitely get back to you on what we think of them. I mean, you save a lot of money going with, these parts over OEM, and I mean, they seem like good quality, so why not give it a try,
I would agree with that. So then, if you come in here, so there is 2 T30 Torx, and then it's a 10 mil nut on the bottom. So
we just gotta pull this little plastic thing off?
Yep.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
But I think they come with
with
some new hardware anyway. So.
And in theory, this thing should just pop right off.
Oh yeah.
Like so. Yeah. So this has 3 mounting points. So the one he's working on, point at the other ones.
There's one here.
One in the middle.
The one I just took out, and then there's one down on the end here.
Yeah. So then on this door, he took out this hole and this hole where the stock plastic piece was, and then there's this other hole which we haven't really checked this theory yet, but we can only imagine that that's the 3rd one. So we're gonna get this thing mounted up quick, and we'll get back to you right after we get her installed. Okay, so we're back. Super easy install, and they look factory.
Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, I mean, the camera probably doesn't show very good, but they look really good. The fitment is,
I mean, it's right on par with what you'd expect.
yeah, and the seal, and I mean, it's one with the door.
Yeah, no doubt, and the color too. It seems like it's spot on. So really happy with those, and that's not me lying or by any means. I'm really impressed, thoroughly impressed. So yeah, I mean, even down to the little things like the washers are rounded to fit around the tube really nice. So I mean, just overall the detail's really good. The seal's legit. Hopefully they don't rattle. Other than that,
you can actually adjust the bottom too. It looks like.
Yeah, I mean,
all slotted and to slot.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like each one of those was slotted, so you could adjust it to fit like the gaps of your machine. Even though, in theory, they should all be the same, but sometimes things get a little spicy out there on the trails and might not be perfect. But yeah, you can adjust it if your door gets tweaked or something. You could adjust the lower half and maybe get it kind of back, but. Other than that, I mean, we're going to throw the driver's side on, and hopefully that one goes as smooth as this one. I can't imagine anything else.
Yeah, I mean, this was what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, for real.
And don't get much better than that.
No. Alright, we got the driver's side done. Same thing, I mean, really easy. Super good quality. Very impressed. Same setup, just the 3 bolts through the factory holes. Just through bolted through there, and I mean it's sealed up really good. It's legit. I mean, I can't say enough about them. I'm really impressed. So pumped about those. Definitely stay tuned. You'll get we'll let you know how they're doing. If they rattle or anything weird like that, we'll definitely keep you in the loop. Not trying to hide anything here, just trying to kind of bring you guys along for the ride. But other than that, if you've got an X3 and you didn't already see our video on this tablet mount that they've got, highly recommend that too. I haven't had a chance to actually try it out on the trail, but the fitment and the install went really well on that as well. So definitely got some good quality products. I'm impressed. But yeah, stay tuned.
Okay, so we're back.
You start every video the same thing. Okay, so
What's on the agenda today?
So we just want to show you guys kind of the setup that it's kind of hit or miss right now, but I think this is what I'm gonna run. Pick these things up. I've seen a lot of guys that are running these rigid boxes, and I already had this cooler actually back from when I was running an RZR before we started making videos. But it's the Ozark Trail cooler from, I think you can get them at Walmart, and they're actually like gasketed, which is pretty sick. So you can see here it's got like a nice seal, and actually has like latching like lid instead of just the ones where you push down. And it actually has like these things that you can run like straps through, which I know it seems weird that I'm going into detail on a cooler, but we've hauled other coolers in the past, and like at Windrock, for example, where you just gotta like strap over the top, and you have to take the straps off every time to get in there. So I don't know, cooler's pretty sweet. So I wanted to run this cooler. For a while there, we had it in Billy's machine because my YXZ had a trunk and I couldn't run it. But so this is kind of the setup I wanted to go. Instead of going with a gigantic trunk, I wanted a little bit of everything. So we've seen people run them. You know, they run it like this. This one on an angle, and then these on an angle. And I believe they sell brackets actually made for these coolers to mount them like this. And that's when I bought these because I was curious. I wasn't sure if I was going to run it like this or go like just straight with the rig. But it kind of looks, I don't know, it looks okay. Keep in mind I'm going to have a bumper here anyways, so like it's not like it would stick past that. But then we realized if you just pull the handle off, which is just these 3 Allens on both sides, that they actually fit pretty dang good, just completely sideways. And I mean, I think it looks legit.
Yeah, I like it the best this way too. And I mean, you can still open them. Yeah. So you can open the top, or what he's doing now, opening the bottom, and the top is locked on.
Yeah, so like if, for example, my plan as of now is to run, this one, I'll probably keep this out of there, but it comes with it. But I'll probably just run this one for like straps, a little 12 volt compressor, maybe a jacket, hat, I've got a little helmet that I bring with and I put on for some gnarly shit, but that one would kind of be like the main, toe straps, D-rings, a snatch block, the helmet is probably all I'll really get in there. Maybe like a hoodie or gloves or something like that. Because these are
kind of like a junk.
Yeah.
Like just like a random necessities.
Yeah,
box.
Exactly. And these things are gasketed too. So I mean, it should. Obviously, I haven't used it yet, but I'm thinking it's gonna stay nice and dry in here too. So that one I could keep in here at all times. And if I wanted, I'm just like a local ride or something, you can pull these off. It's just these 2 little clips here. And you can pull this top one completely off. But for my case, I'll probably just leave it on. But, I don't know. There's really no need in pulling it off. You can't see anything regardless. Like looking backwards. So, especially like if I just left this one in the cooler, like you still can't see anyways. But this one's pretty sick. I plan on making this one like the toolbox, I guess we'd call it. So I could put, hand tools, ratchets, wrenches, sockets, that kind of stuff in this guy. On the bottom one would be the straps and everything else. So that's kind of the plan. I just kind of wanted to show you guys that. I think we're going to through bolt through the bottom of each one. And that's probably what we'll do for the mounting. Instead of running straps, just looks like a cleaner install, and I'll probably just leave this stuff in here all the time, I'm thinking. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the route I'm gonna go for the bed cargo area, at least for now.
Okay, so next little install.
Yeah, since we're on the topic of storage, I had this thing that I picked up, and it's just like a between the seats little, I don't know, little storage pouch. What do you think? I'm thinking probably use it for like cameras and things like that, but not too positive. But it's got this little clip on the top here that goes on this cover, and I just popped it out of its, you know, little clips or whatever. Throw this thing on here. Hopefully I'm centered. Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Jesus.
It's not going as planned, guys.
Yeah, so there's like a sticky, I don't know, sticky stuff on the back you peel off.
I think it's Velcro. It's double-sided. So it's actually Velcro, so you can take it off, but... Oh, it's here to stay now. Then just snap this thing back into place. It should be pretty good.
That's about it. Looks legit.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a nice spot to put like your wallet and keys or something. You know, throw a camera in like the pouch here. This thing's kind of cool because it goes through, so you know, like you can get through both sides. So like she could put something in there, or whoever's in the passenger seat.
You guys can hold hands through it, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, Billy wouldn't know what that's all about.
No, I have no clue, but you know, someday.
So yeah, hopefully it hangs in there pretty good.